Here with the final match of the night between the ECU Jets and the Phoenix Futsal Club. Both sides in the bottom half of the table. However, both sides have been reasonably good in recent weeks. Phoenix coming off a very narrow loss to the Northern Hawks, whilst the Jets edged out Brozzy last week 4-2. And just going through the starting lineups. For the Phoenix Futsal Club, it's Blake Webb that leads the line with Herman Haptegurgish at the back, James Eustace and Ejide Ngenda Kamara in the wide positions, and up top today, Miguel D. Oliveira. And for the ECU Jets, it's Alex Collier in between the sticks with Adrian Rossi at the back. In the wide positions, Jimmy Fung and Remo Venditti. And up top today, Lewis Mills. Substitutes for the Phoenix Futsal Club. Only the two on the bench today, Tej Limbachia and Naud Mikhail. And for the Jets, it's Lucas Suarez, Cameron Portas. And that looks to be about it. Thin benches for both sides. It's always hard to get people down for this 10:30 kickoff. A lot of people would rather be in bed, but there's no place I'd rather be. As Haptegurgish, Ngenda Kamara, Haptegurgish, De Oliveira, Eustace, and Miguel De Oliveira looking to take Fung down the line, but runs out of room. Alex Collier now, he chips it forward. That one skimming the head of Eustace on the way through. And behind for a corner as Mills. No real options, and it's a poor corner from Mills. Eustace on the counter-attack. Looks to throw through De Oliveira, but Collier off his line well.
So I think this game's going to be a tale of the counter-attacks, as they both like to play that way, don't they, John? We've got Adrian Rossi for the ECU Jets in number 4. He's a quick player, very nippy. And then for the Phoenix Futsal Club, we've got Miguel De Oliveira, the king of the step over. And Vendetti's done very well there to get that pass off, and he's another one who battles for every ball. That's what Jets are all about, really. Well, they have been in years past. Jimmy Fung, he's been there for years now. Vendetti, he goes long. So it's going to be a Phoenix ball. Haptegurgish, he's got it at the back. He brings it forward, gives it wide to De Oliveira. Haptegurgish tries to cut it inside, but Fung reads that, and it's come to Miguel De Oliveira. Haptegurgish. De Oliveira. De Oliveira, that's a beautiful ball, and James Eustace just didn't quite have the technique, but that was a great read by De Oliveira to pick that ball out. And it's going to be a Blake Webb ball. We haven't seen him down here in a while, so in case you don't out. And Blake Webb in as Eustace has got time here. He cuts on his left. Oh! And that was a great ball by James Eustace. Well read there by Vendetti, I believe. Ejide, Eustace, Haptegurgish. And what a save by Alex Collier! And somehow that stayed out. That was a great save by Alex Collier, and Miguel De Oliveira just couldn't quite direct the rebound into the goal. But early runnings have got ECU looking the most dangerous, and we've got a 2v1. Porter slows it down a bit, but yeah, he checks all the way back. Fung to Lewis Mills. Lewis Mills, good save by Webb. Haptegurgish gives it to De Oliveira. He's got space to run into. He slows down. I think he wants to beat Mills. He gives it to Haptegurgish. De Oliveira. Haptegurgish, Ejide. Milham does well. Sorry, Mills does well. Milham's not playing. Miguel de Oliveira. Another few step overs. De Oliveira and wins a foul there. That was definitely a foul. Well won there by Miguel de Oliveira. And I think he's going to fancy himself to take this one.
Indeed, I think he will, as Lewis Mills picking up the booking there. I must say, I know Miguel de Oliveira does sometimes go down easy and look for fouls. I don't think that was the case on this occasion. He was clipped, and now he's got a chance to make amends for his near miss. De Oliveira hitting the side netting. In fact, I think it was deflected behind, as Eustace. Can he look to line up a shot? He does, but that one always rising as Collier unleashes Suarez through the middle, who's back from a holiday. Good to see him back, Lucas Suarez. He has a lot of flair to this ECU Jets side. And De Oliveira losing out there, as we're just going to see if we can grab a quick interview with Phoenix Futsal Club captain James Eustace on the bench. But hang on a moment, Portas, he hits the far post and a big chance gone begging there for the Jets. As we're joined here by captain of the Phoenix Futsal Club, James Eustace. Now, a good start for both sides, James, but you've definitely got the cattle to get over the line in this contest. What are your thoughts on the match so far?
We're not doing as good as we expected to start with, to be honest. Like, this game we have to win. We've got to win like 2 of our last 3. And yeah, it's pretty even in the balance so far, so hopefully a goal will come soon.
Yeah, some great words as usual from James Eustace. And that shot from Hapta Gergish didn't miss by much, as Mills off now, Venditti back on. As Venditti down the line, Suarez, the Jets have got numbers forward. And it's a poor pass from Lucas Suarez, he knows it. Hapta Gergish. De Oliveira cuts in, then back out. And can't get beyond Suarez. De Oliveira still going with the step overs. Hapta Gergish, handball perhaps. Nothing given. Hapta Gergish. He shoots and that one deflected behind. Limbacia will take this one. And he plays it to De Oliveira, who gives it back to Hapta Gergish. Ngenda Kamana looking to cut in on his trusty left foot. Still Ngenda Kamana. And he didn't miss by much at G-Day. Ngenda Kamana, the Inglewood United left wing. He'll be featuring tomorrow in their clash against Valorian Athena. A must-win game for Inglewood if they want to stay within top 4 contention, as Fung over the top plays it to a contest, but Hapta Gergish, who's also another Inglewood player, defends that one well. And Miguel de Oliveira, he plays his outdoor football for Gosnell City, top of the State League Div 2. They'll be eyeing off their promotion spot come September. And Ngenda Kamana can't get beyond Jimmy Fung. He was instrumental in their B-sides. A 9-1 win against the Scarborough Sharks earlier today. Ngenda Kamana scoring on 4 occasions. He's a great player and he's only 20 years of age, so it says something about the potential of this young man. As Hapta Gergish driving forward. His force back to Limbacia. De Oliveira. A customary step over. He gives it to Limbacia. He gets beyond Suarez. Looking for the back post. And Suarez is away with it. He halts the attack there, Lucas Suarez. And Venditti down the line. Hapta Gergish under pressure. Venditti's come away with it. No, Hapta Gergish has won it back. And almost halfway through this first half, neither side yet to score. Nikenda Kamana will be looking to change that, but Collier denies him. And Nayod Mikhail on for his first minutes of the match. De Oliveira, Mikhail looking for Nikenda Kamana, but nothing doing. And Mills back on now for the ECU Jets. Haptik Gergish. De Oliveira, he shoots from distance. That one into the arms of Collier. And he plays Venditti. De Oliveira still going. Mikhail, Haptik Gergish. In fact, no, it's Nikenda Kamana. And that was a great goal by Phoenix Futsal Club. Collier making the initial save, but Nikenda Kamana was there at the back post, and his first goal for the first team. De Oliveira checks off to the bench. He'll be getting some words from his coach, Lindsay Gordon. And Phoenix taking a deserving lead. They've probably been the better of the two sides. However, this game's still quite closely contested as a giveaway from Mills. Mikhail, he's had an instant impact since he's come on. That one blocked by Mills. And now the Jets are on the attack. Venditti. He's got pressure from two defenders, but he's gotten away with it. And Haptik Gergish, De Oliveira with the Ronaldo shot pass. Mikhail gives it to Haptik Gergish. Nikenda Kamana, his shot blocked away.
So it's been a great start from Phoenix once again. They finally got their goal and they'll look to push on now, but Jets have actually had a lot of possession. I think something that's struggling, or making the Jets struggle a little bit, is live we've just seen Alex Collier, great. Did well there, but I think the Jets got on a counter-attack and then they check back unnecessarily. So I think it's a lot of they need to just push forward and go for a goal, because they're not going to get many chances against Phoenix. They're quite a stubborn side when they want to be. And De Oliveira, that's a great goal by Miguel De Oliveira. He's happy with that one. That's a great finish by De Oliveira. We'll see if we caught that one in the instant replay. We didn't catch that one in the instant replay, but if you didn't see it, I'll let you know. Miguel De Oliveira, a few step overs and a left foot toe poke. You don't save those as a goalkeeper. So that's 2-0 to the Phoenix Futsal Club as Adrian Rossi comes back on for the Jets. He'll look to spark a comeback early. Haptik Gergish, left foot, chips into the middle. De Oliveira, good first touch. He goes for the ball roll. Dangerous at the back, but De Oliveira is cool under pressure and wins another foul. So De Oliveira looks hurt for that one. He's called a sub. Good save by Collier after a free kick there from the Phoenix. And Jets again just rushing their counter-attack a little bit. Blake Webb rolls it out there. And Collier does well again. If it wasn't for him, it could be 5 or 6. Venditti. Rossi's got time and space if they can give it to him. They do, but it's a bad pass and way too late. Michelle gives it back to De Oliveira. Now that's Haptik Gergish, gives it to Webb. To Gergish. Goes forward to Agi. Agi on the left, blocked by Venditti. And Jets can get a counter-attack going here. Mills using his body well. Gives it to Fung. Mikhail. Gives it to Abdi Gergish. He gives it to De Oliveira. The game gone to a walking pace. Now Phoenix don't need to attack, they'll just wait for the gaps to open up. To Gergish. It's a beautiful ball to Ajide. He tries to cut in his left, but it's ricocheted to Abdi Gergish. He gives it to De Oliveira. Michelle. Oh, and that's a beautiful ball, but unfortunately Ajide just went to the back post instead of checking his run. And ECU not offering too much other than that early Cameron Porter's chance. But if someone could spark something, it'll be this man, Adrian Rossi. He does well there to get out of trouble, and Vendetti's got space. Vendetti was looking for Jimmy Fung, but Mikhail read that well. And now, Haptigogic has got time. He spreads the play to Noah Michel. And Miguel De Oliveira restarts the play. Ajid. Michel. Haptigogic. They're just playing with it now, Phoenix. It's a nice one-touch futsal. Ajid, he's got time. He'll go one-on-one with Rossi. Tries to cut in his left, but Vendetti defends that exceptionally well. And that was a nice snapshot by Vendetti, but easy for Webb to save, and Ajid. Good save by Collier with the right. And that's going to be a Phoenix corner ball. De Oliveira's going to take it. Mikhail. Another corner. De Oliveira. Mikhail. Haptigogic. Haptigogic. He's being pressed high.
Time out, ref, when I can. Time out when I can.
Haptigogic. De Oliveira. And we've got a timeout. We'll just go to a quick ad break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
As we're about to get underway here with an ECU Jets ball from the side. Rossi, that one touched away by Webb. And it's a poor corner really. Can the Jets work anything of it? Eustace now. Mikhail. Nagenda Kamana cuts inside onto the left foot. He doesn't pull the trigger. Mikhail. Eustace. Haptigogic. Mikhail back to Haptigogic. Ngenda Kamana. Down the line. Eustace. Can he create space to work a shot? Mikhail. He does. Now Venditi. And Habtagergish does well. Puts that one out into touch. Suarez. Portas. Back to Suarez. Portas again. And he gets the 1-2. Cameron Portas looking for the back post. He may have just got there. Rossi. Portas. Cuts inside. And again Portas. There it is. Cameron Portas finishes that one on the second attempt. And he's continued his good run of scoring form. He scored last week against Rossi to get them back in the match. And he's done it again. Cameron Portas, only 19 years of age. Played his outdoor football at Carramar Shamrock Rovers with me last season. He is a great player to have in your team. A hard worker, and he gets the reward in the end. And Phoenix will be annoyed to concede right before half-time. But they'll be looking to respond straight away through and again to Kamana. And it's still going. And takes a touch from Rossi on the way out. They'll regain possession of the ball. Habtagergish 1-on-1. It's defended well by Rossi. And Habtagergish has been good so far. He hasn't had a rest this first half, and nor has Ngenda Kamana. The other star, Miguel de Oliveira, on the bench. He made way for Eustace and Mikhail. In fact, it was Ngenda Kamana giving away the foul there. They'll look to take it quickly, the Jets. Suarez. Rossi, he has space. Down the line to Suarez, and a loose touch from the number 10. Turns over possession there. Habtagergish. Eustace. Back to Habtagergish. Eustace. He is just holding the ball there, James Eustace. Habtagergish. 1-on-1 with Rossi. And he creeps forward, but he's given it away. Venditi. Eustace chips that one forward. And Collier. He goes long, and it's a good ball. Venditi. Still Venditi. Holds off Eustace well. He gets his shot off, but it's blocked away. A side ball to follow. Venditi. Rossi. Can he work the back post? Very nearly. But Ngenda Kamana's away on the counter-attack. He's touched too heavy. Collier clears, but it's a poor clearance. Eustace, Ngenda Kamana. Good save from Collier. And there we go, the half-time whistle. 2-1 to the Phoenix Futsal Club, courtesy of Ngenda Kamana and Miguel de Oliveira. Cameron Portas scoring the lone goal for the ECU Jets, and we'll be back in just a moment with a quick ad break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
As we're getting back underway here, score at 2-1 in favour of Phoenix. Eustace to Hapti Gergish, who finds De Oliveira. He'll look to attack the space forward, and what a ball from De Oliveira. Shout for a penalty, but nothing given. Rossi now is being pressed by Mikhail, but finds the ball out to Suarez. Down the line for Venditti, who gives it away to Hapti Gergish. Mikhail, he gives it away to Venditti, and Venditti's shot from distance can't test Blake Webb. As Webb, he has Eustace. Hapti Gergish down the line. Mikhail, he's got space, and a good effort from Nayod Mikhail, but into the grateful arms of Collier. And Venditti, he's under a lot of pressure, but he holds off Mikhail well, and he'll be looking to draw a foul, but nothing's been called. And still Jonathan Silas letting it go. Venditti has been exceptionally strong, and it looks like the foul's gone the way of the Phoenix Futsal Club. I'm not sure what that one there was for. They'll have a chance just outside the penalty area to extend their lead. Venditti, I'm sure, will be feeling a little hard done by, as Hapti Gergish, Eustace, and a venomous effort from the captain, number 2, but couldn't work the goalkeeper. And it's a poor throw from Collier. Eustace switches the play. Hapti Gergish. Eustace back to Hapti Gergish. 1-on-1. De Oliveira. Shot on the turn. That one blocked behind for a corner. And De Oliveira to take. Hapti Gergish. Just toying with Rossi. And back to Hapti Gergish. Can he work space for a shot? He's happy to go back to Eustace. Hapti Gergish, diagonal ball. That one cut out. A chance for the Jets on the counter attack, but Phoenix are back in numbers, and the Jets are forced to retreat. Suarez, Rossi, Mills. Through the middle. They've broken the pressure well. Suarez! And that was a great effort from the number 10, forcing the save out of Blake Webb, who shakes his hand in pain.
That was a great shot by Suarez, as Webb was equal to that one, and it's going end to end here now. So we've got just under 18 minutes remaining, so plenty of time, but both teams are going gun-ho, and what a save that is by Collier. De Oliveira, can't believe he didn't put that one away. He could have had a hat-trick tonight, and perhaps he scored the hardest one, but De Oliveira straight at Collier. And another good save. He's had a stellar game. It's Venditti. He checks out for Jimmy Fung. That was a nice idea by Rossi, but Mills just not on the same wavelength as him this time. Michelle. And Suarez defends very well there. Abdi Gergish, De Oliveira. Phoenix playing very well here, just keeping possession. One-touch futsal. It's always good to see. Keeps the teams moving. De Oliveira. Suarez says no. And we've got a 3v2 if they can work this. Suarez on the left. That's a great block by Abdi Gergish. That was goal bound. But Suarez is looking dangerous, making a lot of penetrating runs for ECU. Jimmy Fung spins on his left. Jimmy Fung, oh! Just drags it wide. But that was great target play by Fung. Webb goes long early. Mills cuts that out, and now we have got a 3v2. Jimmy Fung on the left. Oh, he skies this one. As Silas stopped for some important proceedings there. Mikhail. Trying to play that to Abdi Gergish. Collier, he's got it. He rolls out to Fung. Fung gives it away. Abdi Gergish gives it to De Oliveira. De Oliveira, Abdi Gergish gives it wide. De Oliveira, he's one-on-one with Portis. De Oliveira. Nice little roulette. Abdi Gergish, De Oliveira. Portis is trying to show De Oliveira the outside. Probably not the wisest idea. After he showed in the first half, he's got a great left foot, not just a great right. Mikhail. There it is. De Oliveira, that was nice. Ajit. Gives it back to Abdi Gergish. Abdi Gergish shifts it forward to De Oliveira. Good touch! And that's been in.
And Miguel De Oliveira gets his second of the match. That one barely crossing the line, but they all count the same. He'll be happy with that one, and he'll be writing his name in the headlines for man of the match. You'd think he's been in excellent form this season after joining the Phoenix Futsal Club. I think that is his 7th goal of the season, the number 11. So he's showing his worth. And again to Kamana, another one that's looked lively today. You'd think he'd be due to feature in the A team a lot more often after this performance. And again to Kamana, that one dropped by Collier. Phoenix can't make them pay as Rossi comes away with it. Score line out to 3-1. The Jets are going to feel hard done by nonetheless. There was protest as to whether that one actually did cross the line, but the referee won't change his mind. All they can do is put another one past Webb in their goal if they want to get something out of this match. Is that ball to Portas, who very nearly found his second of the match. He got a clean shot off, but it was straight to Webb in the end. That effort from Portas, not as tidy. He scuffed it in the end, but it took a deflection on the way through. So they'll get a corner, and wasted there from Jimmy Fung. Scooping it, looking for Mills, but can't find him. As De Oliveira, he'll be hungry for his hat-trick. He chips it forward, but Portas deals with it well, and still Portas, not De Oliveira. And that skill move, it's safe to say it didn't come off. Portas finds Fung. Great cutout from De Oliveira, but Mills is still going. And Abdi Gergish forces him out wide. Fung, Rossi, he can shoot. It's safe from Webb. Fung still going. Mills, the Jets just have to get something on the ball. And De Oliveira off the line. He can do it at both ends, defend and attack. And he went down there, wanted the foul, but nothing called. And Jimmy Fung, he is getting a little heated, and he looks like a very calm, placid guy, Jimmy Fung, but he's definitely got a bit of a temper about him. De Oliveira knows how to wind them up, that's for sure. And Jimmy Fung picking up a yellow card. I'm not sure what happened there. De Oliveira has a grim look on his face, so will we see the handbag start to come out? As Ngenda Kamana going long, nothing doing. Fung, he's got shark eyes and he'll want to go. And Rossi looking for the back post, but defended well by Ngenda Kamana. And De Oliveira cutting that one out. Mikhail one-on-one. A good save from Collier. Ngenda Kamana looks to chip Collier, but couldn't quite keep that one down. As Fung makes his way to the bench. And Ton Claver telling Collier, straighten up the goal, my friend. Asking him politely as Ton Claver responds to me. And it's a fair call to make. We don't want to have any goals going in that otherwise might have hit the post. Safe to say that would always create a bit of controversy. There'll be protests regardless of which way the call goes. As Blake Webb, an early release to Ngenda Kamana, and he's away with it. But Collier cuts it out and clears it out in the end. 10 minutes left on the clock. Phoenix lead by 3-1. De Oliveira just showboating there. A Rabona fake, I think that one's called. And give us another one, Miguel. No, he says not on this occasion. We've got to be unpredictable here. And Hapti Gergish working the ball with his brother, Nayad Mikhail. Ngenda Kamana, he gets clotted there by two players. And Suarez, Portas, a loose touch from him. Mills keeps it in. De Oliveira looking to get beyond Mills. Hapti Gergish, as calm as you like on the ball. And Miguel De Oliveira, advantage paid, Ngenda Kamana! But it's a save at the near post. I actually don't think it was advantage paid. I think Miguel De Oliveira was judged to have gone down rather easily there.
And that was definitely a good call there by referee Claver. I think De Oliveira was looking for one there, but it almost worked out for Phoenix on this occasion, as we just heard ECU are looking for a timeout next time it's their ball. So they'll want to get that with probably 8 minutes left and 2 goals down. Who knows what Coach Takaki Older, who's been calling himself on Facebook, is going to cook up. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, it's not going to be a 5th man play. Ajid, oh, he goes for the acrobatics. Collier goes long to Portis. As that was an interesting tactic by Mills to run away from the ball. But you never know, try something different. As Phoenix are going forward, Collier, he's held that one well. It's a great save by Alex Collier, he's had a great game. Vendetti goes forward, Mills puts his foot on it. He's just swarmed out. Mills definitely needs a sub, he's looking tired. Ajid on the left. Collier, what a save that is. Threw a palm out and saved it. Vendetti brings it forward, shrugs off Ajid. He's had a great game as well, Vendetti. Vendetti looks for Suarez. He wins it. Oh, I thought he had the ball there, but on this occasion it's going to be a... And Ajid's got it 1v1 here with Rossi. Hickerson in his left. And another great save by Collier. He's really kept them in this game. And the fact that they've got anything to play for with 6 minutes to play is all down to Alex Collier, really. What can ECU get from this? Oh, Jimmy Fung, that's a great ball. Probably a bit high. Cameron Portis would have had to throw in his, well, everything at it to get that in the goal. That's a nice ball by Hepti Gergish. Rossi reads it well on Portis. We've got a 3v2. He does well. He's still got it, Cameron Portis on the left. He's played well as well. And now De Oliveira to complete the hat-trick and will finish the game off. He slows down. De Oliveira to Ajid. He won his left. And that's a combination of 3 Jets players. Hepti Gergish, he's playing like a quarterback this game. He's done well. De Oliveira, he's playing like Ronaldo. Here is Miguel De Oliveira. Hepti Gergish. De Oliveira, step over. Tries to take Rossi down the line. Rossi defends very well. And Jets have wanted a timeout for the last 3 minutes and it's not been forthcoming. They haven't actually won a side ball. So they'll want it ASAP. Hepti Gergish. He plays all the way back to Webb. Webb goes long. And that'll be the timeout they've been after, ECU. So where do you think it's going to go from here, Goodlich?
I think Phoenix will hold on. They haven't looked under too much pressure. They've just been keeping the ball at the back, and the chances have been coming as usual. Ajida and again Kimura creating plenty of opportunities, cutting onto his left foot. De Oliveira always looking lively, and Hepti Gergish just dictating it from the back. If the Jets want to get back into this game, they actually have to get possession, something they haven't seen a lot of this match. It'll be Hepti Gergish, Limbachia, Ngenda Kamana and Miguel De Oliveira for Phoenix, with Rossi, Venditti, Portas and Jimmy Fung for the ECU Jets. They've got to change things up, throw it at them, the Jets. They need a goal now if they want any chance of getting something out of this game, and here it could be. Portas putting that one wide. It was a big opportunity there for the youngster, but he squandered it as De Oliveira being pressed by Fung, but doing well to keep hold of the ball, and he uses his keeper in the end. A long ball, but it's cut out by Rossi. And Hepti Gergish. It's a handball, and it's called quite late there from Silas. Hepti Gergish not happy about it, but he's got to calm down. His side only 4 minutes away from victory. It'll push them into mid-table and give them a real crack at finals if they perform in the next few matches. It'll be done and dusted for the Jets, you think, if they can't get anything out of this game. And Fung throws his arms up in disgust after seeing that shot from Venditti. Trickle wide, and De Oliveira almost completing an amazing hat-trick. He's lying on the floor. The Jets go for the counter-attack, and Mills, Webb, is being judged to have given away the foul. It's just outside the box, I think. Will they look to work the keeper or play it out? They play it out to Fung, and his effort not going to be causing anyone trouble. And Webb, he goes long to the feet of De Oliveira, who flicks it on well to Hepti Gergish. He cuts inside, but the Jets win it back in the end. And a chance for the Jets on the counter-attack if they can work it. Venditti looking to squeeze the ball through to Mills, but deflected out for a side ball. As this game comes to a close, Venditti looking for the back post, but Ngenda Kamana's away, and he's not going to miss from here. What a finish from Ngenda Kamana with a little bit of finesse. A definite goal of the week contender, that one. Putting it as far into the top corner as possible, and he rounds off what's been a great match for him, and he seals the 3 points for the Phoenix. Tops it off with a little celebration, and the Jets getting caught out on the counter-attack there, but they had to commit numbers forward. They didn't really have a choice, and Rossi, quick feet to beat Ngenda Kamana, but shots from that range on his weaker foot ain't going to be troubling Webb, who's been good when called upon today. Having said that, he hasn't had overly much to do. So a minute 50 left on the clock. We're into stop clock territory. Rossi, Venditti, Lombardia gets it out to De Oliveira, who's away with it. And De Oliveira cleaned up. I thought some of the ball was won there, I'm not sure. De Oliveira looks hurt, and Venditti looks to be mocking De Oliveira, holding his head on the floor. I don't think Venditti is hurt. I think he's just having a bit of banter with De Oliveira. He picks up the card. De Oliveira is still on the floor. So lucky for him it's not stop clock, or he might not get to take this free kick. As what do you think is going to come from this one, Luke?
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I didn't see it. I apologise. You want me to kneel down and apologise? Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
It's a free kick.
Hey.
It's a free kick for Phoenix.
I'm serious too.
Hapti Gergish is going to take it on his right. Hapti Gergish goes to Eustace. And Venditti defended that one well. Here he is on the ball. Venditti working both ways. And he skied that one. With a minute 33, ECU implementing their first press of the season. Jude, that's a beautiful switch. Hapti Gergish, he was looking for the back post runner there, but not quite the execution he was after, not this time. Eustace defends well, and with a minute 20, comes Luis Suarez. Hapti Gergish cuts back, he can play for time.
Keep going.
Venditti, he does well. And that's going to be an ECU free kick. Rossi, maybe we're going to see comeback of the season if he scores this. It looks like he's going to take it with his left, a bold approach. No, back on the right. Rossi chips it. That was nice innovative play there by Adrian Rossi, but Webb was all over it. He went for the left on that one. Venditti, Rossi, Ajid cuts it out. He can bring it forward. Hapti Gergish to Ajid. And Collier does well. Mills has got options and he went himself there. Maybe he would have been better off producing a back roll. Suarez isn't having any of that. And here he is here. He plays it to Mills. Mills to Suarez. Suarez hits the post after a deflection off Eustace. On another day, Jets could have scored a few more if the post wasn't there. Hapti Gergish. Eustace made a beautiful back post run, but execution wasn't quite off it. Venditti's got time on the right. Venditti! Rossi! Cuts in his right. It's just not happening for Jets tonight. And that pretty much sums up their game. We've got a 2v1. Suarez defends well. Up to Gergish. He's just going to play for time. 6 seconds left. Webb goes long. And an Adrian Rossi header is probably going to end this game. Eustace going to finish it with a shot that goes just off target. And that'll wrap up tonight's games. We'll quickly run through the goal scorers. De Oliveira got 2 for Phoenix, and Najid's got 2. And the goal scorer for the ECU Jets was Cameron Portis. That'll end tonight's action of the Men's Super League A. We'll be back tomorrow.